If God was a company and he was recruiting you, he was hiring you for his company, what do you think he would look at? Do you think he would look at your resume? Do you think he would look at your body shape? Do you think he would look at your beauty, the way you speak, the way you talk? What do you think he would see? Grace and peace for you that are listening to me. Thanks a lot for connecting and tuning in so we can make this Bible study together. Today, our main theme is the gospel is for all. Our main Bible verse is in Acts chapter 15, verse 9. He did not discriminate between us and them, for he purified their hearts by faith. So here, this Bible verse, what we have is a situation where the apostles were gathered in Jerusalem and they were debating whether Gentiles could accept Christ or not. And this was something that never passed through their minds, that the power of Jesus, that the gospel would reach out to different nations. They didn't have this idea in that time. But when this happens, Peter, he's the first one to start speaking about how God gave him a vision where he saw animals, pure and impure animals, and God told him to eat those animals. And he replies to God saying that he never ate anything impure. And God tells him that do not say that this is impure, what I have told you to eat. So in this moment, Peter, he understands that there is no distinction between Jew or Gentile, that once in your heart, in your mind, in your thoughts, you have it in your heart that you're convinced about Jesus Christ, you're already saved. You must confess, you believe, you understand, and automatically Jesus accepts you. So what we had were the Jews, they were trying to convince and teach these new Christians that they had to follow Jewish rituals. Like, not that these Jewish rituals, they were bad, but it would take out their focus. They wouldn't be focused on what they would have to do. For an example, to read scripture, you would have to, like, if you're following so many rituals, you would have to be fully clothed, you'd have to be sitting down on a chair, on a table, and you had to make a prayer before and in the end. And these new Christians, all they wanted to do was just like they're laying down at their bed or they're sitting down at work and they have a break during lunch and they want to open their Bible and they want to read it there. And these older Jewish Christians, they were telling them that this was not correct, that this was not right, that they were disappointing God with this type of attitudes. And then we have the apostle here telling us that this is all nonsense. You don't have to worry about this. What you have to worry about is what is inside of your heart. Because when God restores the temple, he's going to restore walls, he's going to restore structures, not physical structures, but inside our hearts, inside our minds, inside our thoughts, so that we will know, we can understand. We won't have to be explaining what God is to us, because we will live it and it will be alive. It is alive inside of us. So the gospel, as it was being thought here, was something that they were trying to keep only for themselves. And nowadays we still have Christians who believe that, like the parable, the man who found a pearl in the middle of a field, and he keeps it to himself and he doesn't tell anyone about it. And that's not the way things should happen, because the gospel is for all people. So I invite you, I call you to action, you, my brother, my sister, my friend that are listening to me, to today talk to someone. What do they think? Try speaking with other people, like what do they think of God's plan in their lives. I hope this video has been a blessing for your life. Grace and peace.